everyone. You know what time it is. It's Friday. It is Friday. You have made it. You are at the end of week 76, 77. You are at the end of it. It's amazing. You're amazing. You have made it to the end of week 76, 77. I am so excited for you. I am so excited to have you here tonight at the end of week 76, 77. As we got one more day to go. You've knocked 6 out. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, Adele and Dazzle are here. Dazzle, I am sorry for making you wait, but it is treat time. It is treat time. It is. How are we doing tonight? What is everybody grateful for? It has been a long day today, but it is a good Friday. The weather was nice. People were in a good mood. Sales were good. Lots of wins today, you know. Lots of good things. What was good in your world on this Friday? That's what I like to know, is what you are grateful for. I'm grateful if I can find my glasses again. There they are. There they are. Yes, some cooler weather. I mean, we'll be complaining about the cold before long. I know that. That's what good Northerners do. But it was a nice day, although I was on the truck some today, so I broke a sweat still. Best day of sales this week. Yay, Natasha. Love it. Boom. Put that money in the bank. That's a boom. That's in the books. It's the one of many to come, Natasha. It's one of many to come. Barb is here in Pittsburgh. Hey, Barb. Great to have you with us. Live. The best is yet to come, Natasha. I'm telling you. There is greatness ahead. There are many great things. Tamika's here tonight too. Boom. Hey, Tamika, how are you doing? How are things in Texas? Tamika from Texas. I occasionally get these things right, and when I'm wrong, I sounded right. Well, we'll just go with that. We'll just go with that. That I think I'm right on this one. Your husband works for the college. See, I get these things every once in a while, and you're not talking back to me, so I'll just go with that. I was right. It all starts up here. Things are good. That's what I love hearing. I love hearing things are good. I love it. I love it. Boom. Things are good. You're in Texas, and your husband is pretty cool, too. I got all of this. I got all of this on this Friday night. And it has been a long Friday. It's been a very long day. So I'm going to get us started here because it has been a long day here, people. And I'm going to get going here because dinner's still awaits. I still haven't usually when I'm late, I've at least gotten in dinner. Tonight, not so much. Let's get started with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start this program every night. Tonight, if you're following along in the book, we're on page 148. Good morning. Sometimes there are garbage trucks blocking every road. They're doing their job, and so are you. Peace to the garbage trucks and the folks just doing their jobs. Peace to a world that sometimes put us at cross purposes. And peace to you on your way for as long as it takes. Boom. There you go, people. There you go. There you go. Well, I'm glad to hear so much good news from you all tonight. See, Tamika's got me doing my y'all. You get somebody from Texas on here, and then you got to just y'all everybody. But I am glad to hear so much good news. We had a good day. We also had a a lot of late night shipping. So a lot of orders today. So that's good too. Great sales day, says Rose. Great sales day. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Y'all is always appropriate. Y'all is always appropriate. Didn't you come from somewhere up north where you didn't y'all? I mean, or am I making that up? Maybe you were still south. You just weren't in Texas before. I don't know. I put these ideas in my head. But I am great that you all are having a great sales day, that we are getting September. I mean, remember, this is only the third day of September. We got 27 more days to have great days. 27 more September days to have great days with cool, crisp air and just have great days. The best, people, is yet to come. The best is ahead of us. The best days are ahead of us. That is where my mind is. Let's take a look at what's happening out there tonight, because my mind is a little fried to take the next step on the ERTC, the Employee Retention Credit, but we will take that step. We are taking our baby steps through the Employee Retention Credit, and we are continuing that. It's just my mind is fried tonight, so we're not continuing it tonight, but we will keep up with that. Our quote from Simon tonight. Simon must be back from vacation. He sent us a quote today. In order to stand out, we have to know what we stand for. Think about that. In order to stand out, we have to know what we stand for. There you go. Well, it is Friday night, so that means Friday night trivia. Friday night trivia, people. One of these stories is fake. The other three are remarkably real. So which one is the fake story? Do you have your thinking cap on? The story number one, the Federal Trade Commission is investigating the broken McFlurry machines at McDonald's. Number two, a fake Banksy non-fungible token sold for more than $300,000, and the buyer got his money back. Story number three, Google searches for pumpkin spice increased 200 times on September 1st. And story number four, scientists in Japan found a way to 3D print Wagyu beef. So one of those stories is fake. The other three are real. Hey, Kitty's with us. How are you, Kitty? Just in time for trivia. Story number one, the Federal Trade Commission is apparently investigating the broken McFlurry machines at McDonald's. Story number two, a fake Banksy non-fungible token sold for more than $300,000, and the buyer got his money back. Story number three, Google searches for pumpkin spice increased 200 times on September 1st. And story number four, scientists in Japan found a way to 3D print Wagyu beef. And I know I'm not probably Wagyuing that right, but you got my point. 3D printed beef. I don't know. Chewy sales. Chewy's. Now, I love that. I love fake money. Chewy and a lot of you guys got pets and, have had an interaction with Chewy or know somebody that uses Chewy and everything else. Their sales have leaped 27% as it continues to take market share. So I like the metrics that they're tracking. Why I like this story is because I like the metrics that Chewy, that Wall Street is watching for Chewy. So they're watching that they saw a 21% increase in active customers, not just customer count, but active customers, and a 13% rise in net sales per customers. Okay. And with all of that great news, Chewy only lost only lost 16.7 million, not 167 million. 16.7 million. Okay, which is only half as much as they lost the same quarter last year. 16.7 million in a quarter. And Wall Street's still happy with this. Okay, that's, if I lost 16.7 million, I don't know anybody in my house that would be happy. If I lost $16.7, I don't know anybody in my house that would be happy. I do not get Wall Street money sometimes. I do not get it. Burlington Coat Factory. We've talked about the challenges. Heavy stuff for free. Shipping isn't free. Burlington Coat Factory again. With these guys, this is the area to watch. The Burlingtons, I've talked about it before. The Burlingtons, the Rosses, the TJ Maxx, Marshalls, etc., are really interesting to watch because Wall Street's trying to get an eye on how are they managing with all their increased costs. And Burlington sourcing costs over 2019 are up 78% over 2019. Due to pandemic supply disruptions. Those costs include processing of goods to our supply chain and buying costs. In quarter 2, 2021, they were 146 million versus 82 million in the same period in 2019. We knew costs would rise, okay, when we told Wall Street that costs would be going up. But we underestimated the magnitude of the increase. Underestimated. That's a lot of underestimating. That's a lot of underestimating. I mean, that is a lot of underestimating. So that is a ton of underestimating. Oh, I saw guesses for the thing. Oh, you guys think story number 4 is fake. Story number 4 was scientists in Japan found a way to 3D print Wagyu beef. Wagyu beef. No, that story is true. That story is true. That means that either story number 1, the Federal Trade Commission is investigating the broken McFlurry machines at McDonald's, a fake Bansky non-fungible token sold for more than $300,000 and the buyer got his money back, or Google searches for pumpkin spice increased 200 times on September 1st. So there you go. One of those 3. Now you've got it down to 3 is fake. One of those 3 are fake. Ooh, Tamika thinks it's number 2. Number 2, a fake Banksy non-fungible token sold for more than $300,000 and the buyer got his money back. No, that is true. That is true. I don't get this whole non-fungible token thing. It's real fake, phony stuff to me. But they like GameStop stock. People are putting their money into it. And so I wouldn't know how you knew a fake one from a real one, but that is a true story. These are true stories. That leaves us now we're down to 2. Either the Federal Trade Commission is investigating the broken McFlurry machines at McDonald's, or Google searches for pumpkin spice increased 200 times on September 1st. One of those is fake. Through process of elimination, one of those 2 is fake now. I mean, these are good stuff. This is good trivia. This is good trivia. How are clothing retailers boosting profit margins? They're doing it by offering less markdowns. Less markdowns. They're keeping their inventory low, partly because they have to, because they can't get stuff anyways, and are offering fewer markdowns. And this is throughout the industry. Across the apparel sector, earnings before interest and taxes, so earnings before interest and taxes, EBIT, as a percentage of net sales on a 12-month basis was 8.6%, up from 6.2% in April, in the quarter that ended July 31st from the first quarter. So they're continuing to do that. So they're driving that number up. So they're driving that number up by keeping their inventories lean and limiting markdowns. And you take what we got, people. You take what we got. McDonald's is fake? I would have thought that too. I mean, it is well known that people don't like workers at McDonald's. It is true. So the FTC is investigating. And quite honestly, it's not a problem with the machines. It's that the store personnel doesn't like to maintain the ice cream machines at McDonald's. I mean, that is a long-standing thing where they don't like to clean and maintain it. So they always say it's out. Last week, I think it was, I took Nana wanted a McDonald's ice cream cone and couldn't get one because their machine wasn't working, is what they said when we went through the drive-thru. So she had a craving, and we went through the drive-thru. But that story is true. I am shocked that the Federal Trade Commission doesn't have anything else to do. I mean, don't we have a trade war still going on? I mean, there's got to be other trade issues that the FTC could be working on. But the fake story is that Google searches for pumpkin spice increased 200 times on September 1st. They have been searching for pumpkin spice since August, and it's been increasing ever since August. People have been looking for pumpkin spice. But, I mean, but that is that is a thing. I mean, I even remember when we were out at Hamburger University for a seminar. I loved when we were at Hamburger. That was a really neat experience that we had a seminar there. But that is one of the things. McDonald's with their ice cream machines. Sears always had a problem, and a lot of retailers have a problem with their vacuum cleaners breaking. Okay, that's an area. Oh, we can't vacuum because the vacuum cleaner is broken. Is a common retail store. If you think inline mall retail, that is a common thing. I wanted a vacuum, but the vacuum was broken. It was a thing that plagued Sears forever. I mean, that was always a tough one. I knew some people up at Sears. Excuse me. And they were always fighting the vacuums. So, I mean, what are you fighting with in your store? So that, I am not a pumpkin spice person either, Rose. I was actually kind of excited that Starbucks added apple crisp to their fall menu. So you can now have a choice of apple or pumpkin. So what thing, the McDonald's story brings up, what nagging thing do you have at your store that you're trying to get your staff over? What thing are you trying to help them work through so that they can help your customers work to the other side? Just something to think about. And what that is. What's your McFlurry machine in your store? What is your McFlurry machine that is always broken or the staff doesn't want to do? What's the task? What's the thing that the staff doesn't want to deal with? So they always say it's broken. So McDonald's with with thousands of stores with billions and billions served. Okay. Can't get people to take care of the ice cream machine. Okay. But but that brings up a great point. Sears, it was the vacuum. Clean the bathroom. Okay. That's a great one, Rose. We rotate who cleans the bathroom. Okay. We rotate that. So it's not assigned to always the same person. Although we do have a Friday night person who just loves to clean. I mean, cleaning is her thing. I mean, but she gets to do some of the extra cleaning because she just literally loves to clean. But I mean, so what is that in your world? And so that's sort of the challenge I'm going to leave you with tonight is what is your McFlurry machine? Ask your staff. They'll tell you. What is the McFlurry machine in your store? What is it that people don't want to deal with, don't want to clean, don't want to do, don't want to, would rather say it's broken? Russ wants some. I'm all down with it. I would love a McFlurry machine in my store. I like a McFlurry. Actually, I'd like a Blizzard machine instead. If I had a choice, the Dairy Queen in Leominster is opening this weekend. I mean, this is like big news that the Dairy Queen in Leominster is opening. But so what is your McFlurry? What's the thing in your store? What's the thing in your software? What's the thing that never works? Okay, that everybody would rather say, no, we're out of that. So that is what I challenge you to tonight, to think about that tonight. That is your homework tonight. Your homework tonight is to think, okay, if the Federal Trade Commission's actually getting involved in McFlurry machines being broken at McDonald's, what is your issue? What is your thing in your store? All of us have it. All of us have something. So what is yours? That is your homework tonight, okay? There's something that nags you in your software. Russ has something. I mean, there's always something that nags you, okay, that you wish wasn't that way. So that is your challenge tonight. You know what isn't your challenge? This video and everything I talk about goes over to narts.org/resale strong by noon the next day. No challenge there. It's all there. Adele and Cassandra make all the files happen. Everything is there. All the files, all the references, including a direct link to the YouTube channel. You're not alone running this store where you can like, comment, subscribe, and oh yes, you can even share it with everybody you know in business, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, so we can help everybody get across the finish line. And don't forget, when you're on the YouTube channel, to ring that bell so you know when a new one drops. Can't think of anything else. Had a wonderful day. Customers brought specialty chocolates because they missed and appreciated me. No complaints tonight. Fat and happy. I love it, Rose. I love that. Yes, your customers appreciate you. Yes, they do. Yes, they do appreciate you. You're awesome and amazing. Awesome and amazing. Love it, Rose. Love it. I am here every night at More 8 Than Ish, live in the NARTS private Facebook group and streaming on YouTube. But if you have a question in between, you just email me, Neil, Neil, at ECIstores.com, Neil, at ECIstores.com. We start this program every night with the Good Morning, Good Night book. The Good Morning, Good Night book is how we start. If you were not here at the top of the program, our good morning today on page 148 is good morning. Sometimes there are garbage trucks blocking every road. They're doing their job, and so are you. Peace to the garbage trucks and the folks just doing their jobs. Peace to a world that sometimes puts us at cross purposes. And peace to you on your way for as long as it takes. Our good night tonight is good night. Sometimes there's traffic in every lane. A galaxy of folks moving in the same direction. Peace to the kids asleep in back seats. Peace to the miracles of merging lanes, wherein we inch forward and learn to let each other in. And peace to patience you. And peace and patience to you on your way home. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Neil Abramson. I do like a good party. A wedding, a bar mitzvah. I mean, I'm here right now on the Resale World Coaster. It's like coasting. We will party again. We will party in person. And when we do, I'm going to be there with you. But until then, and until tomorrow night at More 8 Than Ish, know that you, but most importantly you, yes, you're not alone running this store. It's time for dinner, everybody. We will get back and continue on the ERC, so don't worry about that. We will get back on that. Have a great night, everybody.